Great continuation to your offer. Thank you for coming in again today. It seemed like it was a good energy for me, so I decided to come back in now. Hey, Sharon. Good continuation for you, love. How y'all doing? It's good to see you in the chat. Thank you. Hey, Big Dog. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for sharing, Big Dog. I appreciate you. I'm a little disappointed in some things, but I'm gonna keep on moving, y'all. I'm gonna keep on trying to put this information out here. I'm gonna keep giving it. I mean, I will. Hey, I'm getting good feedback. From the few that I do engage with. Like I said, I'm grateful. Can y'all hear me? Since I got a few people in here, I will get started because I don't depend on a lot. I just depend on the faithful few who really will come in and hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if that being said. Let me get rid of this music. Okay, there it goes. Um, so how's everybody doing? Y'all doing okay today? Yeah, I hope y'all had a great week, and I hope everything went well according to your plans. You manifested the things in your life that you truly, truly, can make a difference with. On a daily, a lot of us, I don't try to waste a lot of time. I wake up on purpose to do what I do, and to try to share some things with our people, because when I go on panels or in chat rooms and I hear people saying dumb stuff like, we committed ourselves to this, we did the contract to be involved, or however, people see what happened to us, I beg to differ, because I got records. And if we could just, look at some of these records back at you, my big brother, no doubt. Thank you so much. But if we could just look at some of these things, and as I always say, every time y'all know I'm always talking about a think tank. I'm talking about we need people around the clock thinking, recovering, building. But no, we don't have no chats like that. I wonder why. I wonder why. It really seems to me that, you know, we're fighting our own selves, or we just don't want, because there's nowhere in the world I'm going to continue to sit in a chat room all day long just to be arguing and bickering with somebody about what obviously they don't know. Because when I heard that Hebrew say that today, that we might as well to just accept what we accepted, what the hell? That is so wrong, you know? Because, see, evidently they don't have no record. They don't know nothing about their folks. They don't know nothing about the fight that they people had to do here, you know? Everybody's been conditioned in their mind to think that uh, your job, your college education, and all of the bull crap that they set us up to forget about who we really were, that's more important? No. My ancestors' blood in this soil, in this concrete, in this asphalt. That's what matters to me. I don't care about any of this. All I care about is recovery. Our ancestors died for this. Nobody cares. All the jokes, I mean, for real, it's disrespectful. It's damn disrespectful. And everybody want to put Powhatan in their mouth, but they ain't got no records on Powhatan. They ain't talking it. Talk about it. Be about it. The hell? Everybody's so big on the voting. Who cares? Need to be want to get out of that because that's their corporation. Right here. When they incorporated the last colony was Georgia. That was the last colony down the trail. When they came down from the top and went to the bottom. And Georgia being the last, but that was when they created the corporation. That was when they put us all under their corporation, right? So if we're under their corporation, because we, as somebody said, we got in it because hey, that's how it was brought to us. What else was we supposed to do at the time when we were in Congress? We were in Congress, right? Y'all agree? At one point, the Indians of this land was regulating Congress. I mean, regulating commerce with Congress. I always get those two words twisted. But y'all know what I'm saying, right? So I got a map here. This map says the map of the 13 colonies. So they came down from Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, North, South Carolina. Georgia was the last one. So when they colonized Georgia, that was when they did the 1732 charter for Georgia, right? So if they did this charter and we said we was royals over here, we was royals over there, then who was these people doing these charters and sending people here and there? And, who was they, really, truly? The Moors said it was them. Who we say, who were they? The so-called Europeans. A lot of people say they was the Black Europeans. But we've been taught they were just Caucasian white people. So many of them, right? But who really were they? Who were the Huguenots? Who were the Jacobites? Who were these people? Were they in your tree? Some of them's in mine. So this is where we must take accountability and know what part our family played in it so we can stop pointing fingers and doing the name, saying stuff we don't really know. Can we stand on some records? Can we just read some records and find out who did what? Because all I see in my records is that it was agreeable. It wasn't no war going on during these charters. But I mean, I'll take that back. I'm sorry. This one does say that the savages, because we was trying to keep them off our land. But I'm saying we wasn't like we was warring against each other. That's what I'm trying to say. Because they always say we was fighting against each other. I'm sure at some point we started fighting against each other because we had enemies in the midst of us pitching us against each other. But just to run around here and say, oh, we was on this land and we was just fighting each other, but all this we had built. I mean, we must have some common sense. We must really have a reality check and know that we couldn't have built all of this if we was doing all that fighting. And when it got destroyed, it was because another man came over here with their bombs and dropped bombs on us. So it wasn't like we was just over here lackadaisically doing nothing, being put into tricks with people. It was a real coup d'etat that happened. And if you read the records, you will see when it happened. And that's what we're not doing. We're sitting here reading old stuff that folks wrote to put us in captivity, to tell us we were slaves and stuff. We're still reading those kind of records. We're not going in those archives getting those records off those what they call those little script things, reading them microfilm. Yeah, them records. And they was being kept before the enemies took over. So why wouldn't they keep them? But they didn't create them and they didn't start nothing. Everybody's walking around with our stolen legacy. It's like we on the Truman Show. I saw the little parts of y'all. I know it's like, hey, people watching us, watch them do what they do to us, and all we can do is sit here and watch it. It's time out for that. So all I say is, y'all, let's get us a think tank. Those that are in the city, I'm telling you, those that are in your city, find out who do what things that we need for a people that we could survive, because we're gonna need each other in these times. I promise you. After this, I mean, anybody that don't know, anybody that ain't in the real spiritual realm of this reality, you think this a game. You still think that things are going to be back to normal as you know normal to be. And that's an illusion. It's really not a reality. So we're going to have to do something to get the reality that we really want. So with that being said, I'm going to start with, excuse me, I'm going to start with this Georgia charter. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see, can I pull it up? See, can I pull it up, y'all? So I can put it on the screen. How about that? I appreciate y'all being in here. Let me shout y'all out. Sister Sharon, faithfully, you are hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Oh dog, big dog Philly, you know you are always gonna check me out. If you don't be here but a minute, I appreciate you. And Arthur, thank you for coming in, love. I share it out, but hey, people be where they are entertained, and I ain't mad at them. I just ain't never been an entertainable person. I've never liked it. Never liked none of it. Not none of it. I was a dancer. I love music. I love me some music. But now when I look at my album covers that I have on my vinyls, and I see all those flaming hot brothers, it's disgusting to even think that I listened to their music back then, because they was already like that back then. I just didn't know it. So it's been a whole fake lifestyle of illusion for me, and I'm almost 70. So for somebody to think that it was fun, it might be fun when you think you're doing it, but when you grow up and you learn that ain't none of that fun, that it was pure wickedness and evil, and that a people was plotting your demise at the same time you think you're having fun. What could be so much fun about it? When they putting drugs in your community, when they putting guns in your community, when they're raping and killing your children, when they are killing you. What's fun? This is the reality that 25, 30 years ago, my people, my people who was hanging out, half of them dead now. I could say half of the people that I knew back in the day, they're dead now. They didn't make the trip. And I'm grateful to be on this side of the dirt, you know. But when I say that we have got to participate in our own get back. I want what's mine. I want what's mine, y'all. And I know I got a lot here, and so do we all. Hey, American Indian, thank you for coming in, love. How you doing? So, but when when we say the Georgia Charter, but then when we know that it's the last one that they did colonize, let me pull this up, like I said, that's the last one that they colonized, and that it all was a part of their corporation, because this last one here tells it all about the corporation, right? Let me see, can I pull this up over here without pulling myself out the line? Let's see where we at. Okay, what is it? Okay, y'all, here we go. I'm gonna share the screen and put it up on the screen. Let's see. Some is coming. This is coming out of. Wait a minute. This one is coming out of the Library of Commerce. The other one came out of Yale University. This might be something different, y'all. I'm gonna read this one because I got the other one. Okay, yeah. Let's see. We'll compare. How about that? We'll do a comparison. Let me see. Can I present something? Let's see. Share my screen. Okay. Thank y'all for coming in. Let's see. Okay. Sure. Let's see. All right. Let's see, y'all. There it is. All right. Can y'all see that with me? I hope y'all can, because let me go to my phone now so I can see what y'all saying to me. Yeah, I'm learning how to work these devices, y'all. Thank y'all for sending me the good energy, because y'all know I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, can y'all see that? Can I get a one if you can see it? I think I'm sharing. Somebody? Am I sharing? Oh, I don't think I'm sharing. Hold on. Am I sharing now? Or what? Let me see. No, I don't think I'm sharing. Oh, I was. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Thank y'all. Okay, so let me see. Can I make it bigger? No, can't make it bigger. I need that bigger. I need that bigger. Let's see how I can make it bigger, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. It's a full screen. No, it's a full screen. Okay, there we go, y'all. I did it. Hey, hey, Goddess, how you doing? Great to see you. Great continuation. Okay, so this is something that I feel like is good, and I feel like it's something that could help us if we understood what really happened. Now, this is not the one that I was reading the other night, but I just wanted to go into it and see how it come out and compare. Okay. I wish Firekeeper was here so he could come and help me read. Um, Establishing the Georgia colony, 1732 to 1750. And as I must reiterate, the last colony to be formed, and they started doing the colonies in the 1600s, right? So in the 1600s, the king at the time of that land was King Charles. Okay? In 1600, it was King Charles. In 1700, we got King George. At the same time, Big Chief Powhatan was here, and whoever else these chiefs was on this side of the water, right? So it wasn't no push and pushing up on nobody like these people that gave this to us when they gave us all these lies. So it's up to us to break down this. It's up to us to ply through and make sure that we're not still following through on some of these lies that have been told to us in school by these government agents. It's clear to say they are government agents because the corporation is that government. And so we know the schools, we know the hospitals, the bloodletting, the organ harvesting. We know all these things was done to us by way of the government. The same government that colonized these lands. It's no difference. Do anybody agree or disagree? It's no difference. But a lot of us was weaned into it because of the fact that we had to go with it. We had to go with it to survive. We had to live our life according to what in the time frame, in the realms that we had. We had to move accordingly, don't you think? But somewhere along the line where the coup d'etat came in at, that's when we lost. We ain't always been this way. Business as usual. Things was going, it was being business as usual in a lot of areas. But we can look at it. 1865. I don't care what nobody say that 1865 was some bullshit. And that's where that's part of it where we need to start and work our way back to where we at now. Because that 1865 was the beginning of some bombings and stuff they was doing to us to take from us. And that's where I say the coup d'etat came in at. Okay? Now, in the 1730s, England founded the last of its colonies in North America. The project was the brainchild of James Overthorpe, former Army. Yeah, the Army played a great deal in all of our demise here. The Army Corps Engineers, the Navy. And people say, well, we got an army. Do we really have an army when it was the army that was dropping bombs on us? Even in 1985, 1906 Atlanta bomb. Riot, they say. Bombing, I say. So, okay, it was a project by the army, y'all. After Overthorpe left the army, he devoted himself to helping the poor and debt-ridden people of London. What was London? No, niggas, these Moors niggas say all of this is over here. So where's London over here, y'all? Give me the exotic map of the Moors and show me London in America. I know it's on that map over there. So can somebody please help me know where London is in America? Because that's what Overthorpe was helping out. He was worried about the poor people of London, whom he suggested settling in America. So if they was already in America, in London, how in the hell they gonna come and settle in America? Yeah, I'm thinking too, Arthur. Yeah, right. I hope y'all getting this with me. I know. Oh, wow. His choice of Georgia, named for the new King George, right, y'all, was also motivated by the idea of creating a defensive buffer for South Carolina. Now, we know about South Carolina, the Sundry Act, all this stuff. Okay, Okay, y'all. It's gonna get ugly around here one day. One day it's gonna really get ugly. Because the truth gonna hit this damn thing. An increasingly important colony with many potential enemies close by. How in the world? Enemies close by? Yeah, right. These enemies included the Spanish in Florida. I told y'all, Spain colonized Florida. They were, yeah, right. Just like they colonized California, right? They colonized what? Down there in Louisiana, or was it Texas? Right? Okay. No, wait a minute. French got. Wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's gonna tell it. I'm guessing, y'all. Let me read this and start guessing. So, Spanish in Florida, the French in Louisiana. That's what I mean. Okay, the French was in Louisiana. That's right, because that was the Washita. The French, that's how she got that land, was through her French grandpapa, right? Y'all remember the story? And along the Mississippi River. So, French got the Mississippi River in Louisiana. Who got New Orleans? Spanish got New Orleans, right, y'all? Because they ain't got it on here. And these powers, Indian allies throughout the region. So they had the enemies, which was Spain in Florida, French in Louisiana, surrounding around the river, and the Indians. So these be they enemies on this land. 20 trustees received funding from the Parliament and a charter from the King, issued June 1732. So 20 people came here with overthrow. Great continuation, golden wisdom, peace and love to you. Thank you for coming in. So overthrow came and brought him 20 trustees. Now we know what a trustee is, right, y'all? There's some legal stuff. Now we have to make sure we understand the legal words coming out of these documents, because this is how we are caught in a lot of this stuff is through documentation, which most people don't think they need to do no documentation in order to handle their business. However, documentation beats conversation. And if you got the right documentation, you ain't got to say nothing, right? So 20 trustees received funding from the Parliament and a charter from the King on June 1732. The charter granted the trustees the powers, woohoo, of a corporation. Y'all better hear me here. A corporation. They gave, okay, people say, well, who gave them power? How they get the power? Evidently, somebody been had power all the way through the life of the people in this place. Why are we sitting here in 2025 talking about who gave them the power when we can look all around and see somebody done had some damn power and somebody been doing what they wanted to do? So it says here that King George gave them the power. And evidently it must be true, because we all sitting on here doing Canaan law. We all sitting here being taken to jail. We all sitting here being slaves to the system, which we would never slave to no system. So, the charter for 1732, what I was trying to share with the people yesterday, when it was more than 9 people in this room, that the more of us that know truth and wisdom, the more of us that can fix the problem or halfway try and fix a problem. But if we don't know what happened or how we got here, we ain't going to be able to even look at it and see it for what it is. So this 1732 was the final cap for the whole 13th colony. That's why the 13th one is the one that gave them the power to grant them to have a corporation. It says this 1732 charter granted the trustees, those 20 trustees, power of a corporation. They could elect their own governing body. We talking about the president, the vice president, the secretary, these people that y'all vote, not y'all know who I'm talking about, that the people are voting for, right? Okay, it says, wow, that's crazy. Could elect their own governing body, make land grants. Y'all listen. They came over here with the power from the king of that land, that they could even do land grants, y'all. They could make land grants over here. Who gives them that power, right? It says King George did. It says, and to enact their own laws and taxes. So is that not what this corporation is doing, which we was never supposed to be a part of in the first place? We were never supposed to be a part of this corporation. This was for them. Okay. Are y'all with me here? 7 of y'all here. Thank you for coming in, y'all. Appreciate you so much. All right. Since the corporation was a charitable body, remember all the charity, Red Cross, Goodwill, all these charitable, or even St. Joseph Baby Hospital, all these charitable things they set up in our country. Okay. Since the corporation was a charitable body, none of the trustees could receive any land from or hold a paid position in the corporation. 2, since the undertaking was designed to benefit the poor. See, they was bringing their poor here, and then they was telling us, oh, they was escaping persecution from the king, but the king was the one sending them over here. Huh? Y'all see what I'm saying here? But we got the story when we got to being taught about it, that everybody came over here to escape religious persecution, but they brought the same religion over here. How is that so? Hey, DB, how you doing, love? Thank you for coming in. But are y'all following me? Y'all give me a 1 if y'all following me. Y'all know I ain't going to talk to myself too long without y'all corresponding with me. Do y'all see the corporation that I was trying to show y'all? And I hope my voice don't sound scratchy and hollering at y'all, because I'm not hollering at y'all, but I'm excited. Do y'all know how excited I am right now? Because I need for the ancestors need for us to get this. The ancestors need for us to get this. Shout out to the ancestors, standing on their shoulders, crying their tears, feeling their pain every day. That's what I do, y'all. That's how I live around here. Trying to please the ancestors, because I know they went through some stuff. They went through it. So, let's see here. Thank y'all for being with me on this. Let me see. I ain't gonna let me move my thing. Okay, let's see. It says, since the corporation was, wait a minute. No. Okay. 2, Since the undertaking was designed to benefit the poor, the trustees placed a 500-acre limit on the size of individual land holdings. People who had received charity and who had not purchased their own land could not sell or borrow money against it. The trustees wanted to avoid the situation in South Carolina, which had very large plantations already there when they got there, and extreme gaps between the wealthy and the poor. So when they got there, plantation was already there. Who was already there making them? Who was the farmers there on the plantation when they got there with they poor peasants that wealth gap was so big between? Was it your ancestors? I know it was mine. I know it was mine, y'all. Okay? So, people who had received charity and who had not purchased their own land could not sell or borrow money against it. The trustees wanted to avoid the situation in South Carolina, which had the very large plantations, extreme gaps between the wealthy and the poor. Y'all, that is something. That is really something to be said because it lets you know right there in 1732, we were the farmers here on this land. We were the ones that had the wealth because they was bringing in their poor into our land, giving them grants. So who who gave up? They took from us to give to them. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm seeing here? They took from us to give to them. Hmm. That's what I see, y'all. Oh, come on, let me move it. Oh man, come on, come on, come on. I want to go to the. Oh yeah, it's not letting me move. Oh, it's not letting me move it. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank y'all for being here, though. I say to y'all here, I'm having fun. At least, oh, it won't let me move this. Uh, okay, let me see this. No, it won't let me move it, y'all. I want to read the rest of this. Okay, I'll go to my phone. Won't let me move it right there, y'all. Let me go to my phone so I can finish reading it. Because that is tripping. What is that? Establishing. Y'all be patient with me for a minute. Let me get it on the phone so I can finish reading it because that was pretty good. I don't want to read the other until I can get to this one. Establishing. Uh, I should have been talking in it, shouldn't I, y'all? I'm learning. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I hope this is it. Oh, that don't look like the same thing. Excuse me, y'all. That ain't the same thing. Hold on. Okay, this is it. All right, I found it, you guys. Here we go. All right. 20 trustees received funding from Paramount. Wait a minute. Is it? Wait a minute. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Undertaking. Okay, here we go. The undertaking was paternalistic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What that mean, y'all? Ain't that patriot? Ain't that thing that came from over there talking about the patriot? It says the undertaking was patronist, patronalistic through and through. For example, the trustees did not trust the colonists to make their own laws. They therefore did not establish a representative assembly, although every other mainland colony had one. You see, they had the governors up there. Remember in Connecticut and all, they had black governors and stuff. Remember who these people were? Now we done seen this before. We've seen it before, right, y'all? Are we right? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get to my chat. Show my chat. Okay. Where's my chat? Gotta see you guys. Where you at? Okay, there you go. All right, there you guys go. So they put this land in trust and auction it off for pennies. Yeah, you see it? Y'all seeing it, right? Okay, long as y'all seeing what I'm seeing, because we got to see eye to eye in order to figure out how we can do what we need to do, right? We got to. So they didn't establish like the representatives like the other colonies, so they weren't doing the same thing. It says the trustees made all laws for the colony, right? Them 20 trustees made all the laws. So now we see where the laws coming in at, right? Because at some point, these were just poor folks. They was not the rich farmers who was working on the farm and running things, right? They were still on the farm while they was dealing with their colony people. And if I'm not mistaken, just like Washington, D.C. is only what, 13, 14 square feet? I'm almost to think these little colonies was only that big too. But they managed to maneuver their ways into taking it all. Huh? That's what I'm looking at. So it says the trustees made all the laws for the colony. Second, the settlements were laid out in compact. There we go. There we go. Compact, confined, and concentrated townships. In part, this arrangement was instituted to enhance the colony's defense. Come on, the army gonna defend the colonies against us, damn it. Oh, y'all seeing what I'm seeing here? Mm-mm. But social control was another consideration. Okay, socially controlling their people. But they was their people, right? But they end up making all of us their control. They end up making us their control too, right? Third, the trustees prohibited the import and manufacture of rum. They didn't want no rum, y'all. Oh, they was eating off the farm, the rich farmland, Sister Golden. They over there eating off the farmland that we over there farming. They getting their food out over there. Cause eventually they took the farm, remember? Eventually the farm belonged to them. And they turned around being the slave owner of the plantation. Huh? And that, yeah. Hmm. So they didn't want no rum, for rum would lead to idleness. They say rum would lead to idleness. They knew that. Okay. Finally, the trustees prohibited Negro slavery. What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Finally, the trustees prohibited Negro slavery, for they believed that this ban would encourage the settlement of English and Christian people. Wait a minute. What does English and Christian people got to do with the Negro slavery? Wait a minute, y'all. Because they prohibited it in Georgia, right? That's what they're saying here. We're pretty much in all the colonies. They believe that this ban would encourage the settlement of English and Christian people. So they wanted more English and Christian people to be settled here on the land. So they decided that they would prohibit Negro slavery so that the Christians would come, thinking that they didn't have slaves. Is that what that sounds like to y'all? Did I butcher that, or did I do it all right? Because I need to read it again. Did y'all get it? Did y'all get it? Did anybody get that revelation? What they said right here about the Negro slaves and the Christian and the English people? Did y'all clear that up? Is that clear to y'all? Somebody explain it to me, please. Come on, y'all. There's 12 of y'all in here. Hey, shout out to the 12 that's in here. I hope you're getting something you can use. Sister Navi Port, because you can't use me, can they, sis? Listen. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing here? Between these Negro slavery that they prohibited. I thought slavery was, reread it? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I'm with you. Okay. First of all, they said they didn't want no wrong. But then they said they didn't want no Negroes or no wrong. Okay, let me read that. Okay, it says, finally, the trustees prohibited Negro slavery, for they believed that this ban would encourage the settlement of English and Christian people. What we got there? Hey, Sagittarius, how you doing, love? What y'all get from that? I mean, it sounds like they said that they prohibited. So that means that they did not allow slavery in the colony. Is that not what it's saying? In prohibit means not. Because they believed that that ban would encourage the settlement of English and Christian people. So that meant they wanted them coming in, so they didn't want them to think that slavery was here, so they banned it. But we talking about 1732, y'all. They claim that slavery was going on 1865. Okay. Georgia's first year, 1733, went well enough as settlers began to clear the land. Ooh. No drunkenness and no slavery. Yeah, right. So, in the first year they here now, everything went well as settlers began to clear the land. So this is when they started cutting Georgia down. Start cutting the trees of Georgia. Y'all know every tree is a man, is an Indian, right? That's what what was that Amherst he was a soldier, and he told him that every cut down all these trees because every tree is an Indian. Okay, so they begin to clear the land and build houses, they say, and construct fortifications. Those who came in the first wave of settlement realized that after the first year, they would be working for themselves. We talking about people that the king sent over here, y'all. We can't even work for ourselves, but they can be working for themselves after a year, right? Meanwhile, Overthought, who went to Georgia with the first settlers, began to negotiate treaties with local Indian tribes. Y'all hear that? Anybody already know that information? I would love to hear it. So he started, especially the Upper Creek. Okay. So he started messing with the Upper Creek. Now, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Let me get to Aunt Nancy's story. Okay, we're gonna flip around a little bit right here, y'all. I'm up for the night, y'all. I'm here for it. Anybody want to hang with me? Y'all can. But we're gonna do some flipping around. We're gonna do some stories. We're gonna read some history of some of these Indians that they always talked about in stories, like Dragon Canoe and all of them. Oh, it did. Okay, okay, yeah, about overthought. Okay. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna really see who broke what. Golden wisdom. We're gonna see how it goes because it says that I know y'all know this. Say, but the the king the king searches out a matter. So does the queen. So we're gonna search out these matters, right? We're not gonna keep listening to the people tell us the lies. We gotta search out the matters for ourselves, and that's why I'm here tonight because I search out the matter. I do this on purpose. Let's go. So the Upper Creek is who Overthought was dealing with. Okay? Knowing that the Spanish based in Florida, they're probably dealing with the Cherokee. Huh? Come on, let's see. Let me see. Because see, we going into a war now. We finna go into a war between the Creek and the Cherokee, okay? And that's is what right here where we at right here. And then I'm gonna flip over and grab my record of I call her Aunt Nancy, but look like I don't clean my records up enough to it says that she's a cousin or something, to a tenth cousin, but whatever. She's blood. She's in my records, right? So, but she was the one that won the war between the Creek and the Cherokee. So watch this, y'all. We're gonna go there in a minute. So, knowing that the Spanish based in Florida had great influence with many of the tribes in the region, Overthought thought it necessary to reach an understanding with these native people if Georgia was to remain free from attack. In addition, the Indian trade became an important element of Georgia's economy. It didn't take long, however, until the settlers began to grumble about all the restrictions imposed on them by the trustees. Okay, let me stop right there for a second. Y'all get in y'all mind right here. Remember when this so-called war between when they would call themselves fighting for their independence from the crown. That's what I just felt in my spirit when I read that. When they start grumbling. They start grumbling about the restrictions that was imposed on them. The restrictions was imposed on them by way of the crown because they had rules to the rules to stuff, right? But these settlers want to get buck wild now, right? That's what it sounds like to me. So, in part, these grumblings may have been due to the fact that most of those moving to Georgia after the first several years were from other colonies. They wasn't from there. They was coming down the tube, especially South Carolina. So they was coming from South Carolina into Georgia. These settlers grew, I'm sorry, these settlers viewed restriction on the size of individual land holdings as a sure pathway to poverty. So here you got the South Carolinas coming down here to get some land in Georgia. And they don't like the rules that the trustee done put on them, right? They also oppose restriction on the land sales. See, they over here selling land. They only been here a year, y'all. They were able to come here, stay here a year. They brother somebody get here, then they can sell them a piece of their land. They were able to do this But we were indigenous Indians or whatever y'all want to call yourself here, and we didn't believe in selling no land. Okay. They also opposed restrictions on land sales and the prohibition against slavery for the same reason. So, who was these ones that put us in slavery then if they was opposing slavery so much? I told y'all, it didn't exist like they said it did. It didn't. It did. Something ain't right. I don't know whether y'all see what I'm looking at or not, but oh my goodness. I hope y'all pulled that up and looking at it with me. Because if you're not, you're losing. And all I see is dead people. If you're not reading this with me and you not pulled this up, then what are you here for? For real? We're fighting for our life here. This is a fight for your life chat. I promise you, you got to get this work in if you want to survive this. Hmm. They also oppose restriction on land sales and prohibition against slavery for the same reason. They certainly did not like the fact that they were deprived of any self government and their rights as Englishmen. See, they done came from home and they know their rights, y'all. And they felt deprived of their rights. But when you ain't never had your rights and they ain't never known your rights, how could you feel deprived of anything? You think you are right. They certainly did not like the fact that they were deprived of any self government and their rights as Englishmen. But the early 1740s, the trustees slowly gave way on most of the colonists' grievance. So they stopped messing with them a little bit. For additional documents related to these topics, search the Capitol and the Bay collection using such keywords as James Overthorpe, Georgia, and individual towns such as Savannah and Ebenezer. I'm sure it's some great history right there, y'all. South Carolina and Charlestown. Negro slavery. Now, they got Negro slavery to look for right there. But in 1732, we know that there was no Negro slavery in Georgia. And such individual Indian tribes as the Creek, both upper and lower, Choctaw and Cherokee. Another way to find documents relating to the colonization of Georgia is to pre-use the 4 volumes edited by Peter Force in the 1830s in the Capitol and the Bay. That's some information that we, as plying through these lies, need to be researching, y'all. We need to know how we got here. And in my opinion, this is very important because this is where where the corporation was set up at. This was where we was all our rights was taken from us, just like it was taken from those Englishmen. You see? So we are the ones that really the rights was taken away because they came and took everything from us. So I'm gonna save this over on my Telegram because I'm gonna go back into this and get some more research off of it, y'all. Gotta do some more research on that. Okay, now, so how y'all doing? Y'all all right in the chat? I got 11 of y'all in here now. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. If you didn't greet me, great continuation to you. Anyway, and if you come in, please stop by and say hi. Greet me. I don't. I'm not gonna hate on no one. Thank you. Okay. So, all right. All right. We're gonna get out of this one. Let me see. My bad. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, what happened? Can y'all hear me? I do. Oh, okay. Great, 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 great. Yeah, I lost the place where I was. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Hey, Enos, how you doing, love? Thank you for coming in. Um, okay, y'all. What I need for y'all to do is y'all gonna work over here. I need for y'all to go to the Asia Testicle. Y'all see? Can y'all see that? It's ASIATISKA. Asia Testicle people. I need y'all to look at those people. I need y'all to go to that and see what I see when I see that. Okay, if you will, indulge me so that we can get to some kind of reality here, please. I don't know why I can't. My thing won't let me move it. I think I put it on. Oh, where my mouse at over here? See, you make it. Okay. None of y'all is in here. Thank you for coming back in. I got lost. I apologize. Yeah, y'all know I'm all over the place trying to get this done. Um, because I am not computer savvy with it. Let me see. Be patient with me. Okay. I'm finna put it on my TV up here because this seems to not be working like I want it to work. So I'm gonna do something else. All right, let's see. Did y'all do it? Did y'all go to the statistical people? ASIATISKA. Asiatistical folks. Put that in your search engine and pull up that image for me so that you can see what I see and see who these people are that set up the United Nations. These are your United Nations, okay? That's why I want you to see who they are. These are the United Nation people who set up the Confederate to come against us, okay? Can y'all see them? Can y'all go there and see them for me? Go there and see them for me. C. Roberts, how you doing, love? Thank you for coming in. Did y'all get that? You see it, Golden? Okay. Okay. If I hope all y'all got that because I'm finna give you something to look for. Look at the picture because I can't do it right now and talk and try to get to where I'm going and tell y'all without because I don't want to lose y'all and just be sitting here on silent. So I need y'all to get that picture pulled up because I'm finna show y'all who the United Nations is. King Haskell, how you doing? Shout out to you, love. Great continuation. Okay. Those who got that picture up, scroll down from the picture and you're gonna see a chart of numbers. Anybody see it? When you see it, give me a one. Let me know so I can go ahead and tell you what else to do. Give me a one, y'all, when y'all see that. When y'all see the chart right up under those heads. We finna see who the United Nations are. Golden Wisdom, Arthur Brown, y'all in the house. Okay, now scroll down a little bit further, and you're gonna see the names of those people. Right? Y'all see it? When y'all see the names of those people, you're gonna see where you can click, and it's gonna tell you who those people is today and where those people are right now, who they really are. But those are the people who set up that United Nations in Psalms 80, 82, 84, where it says they set up the Confederate to come against the children of the Most High, whoever we be. I know that we're not no Hebrew Israelites, and we're not, none of the names that these people trying to give us now, but we are those children. And I'll stand on that. I believe that because of what all has happened to us in our land. Do y'all see what I'm talking about in that chart right there? I tried to share that with these other people, but they don't want to know this truth. So we're here today to do this here. We're going to make sure that we know who the hell who's against us for real. Everybody that's here. That's not us. Right? So, y'all see Negrito right there with the little stringy looking hair? The Negrito. I need for y'all to look at and pull up, click the Negrito name so it will tell you where they at and who they is. So we can stop being confused with who all these brown people is. Y'all see all them different color people in there? I hope I'm giving y'all something y'all can use, because it's time out for us sitting here pointing fingers, blaming other people, and we don't know what parts our family play and the greatness that we really are, that we must obtain and restore our greatness. Yeah, some things happened. Some people played a lot of miserable games on us. They did do that. But do y'all see what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, I need y'all to see this. These are all the people that be talking about we the wrong people all over the world. Look at them people. All them people ain't us. That's over there, Arthur. Everybody say carbon-based people all over the world, but they're not all us. But do y'all see it? That's all I want to know. Do y'all see that? I'm not going to dwell on it long, but I just wanted y'all to know that. Put that out there. Because we as a people believe in all of us the same somewhere. And well, that's what these Africans or these other people want us to believe. So I just wanted to show y'all, these are the Asiatistical people. Remember, the Moors claim we the Asiatic black man. We ain't the Asiatic nothing. That's them right there. None of them look like us. Okay? So that was something. I just wanted to share that. And let me see where I'm going now, because I'm up tonight, y'all. I got some time. Y'all gonna hang with me? I got some time. Oh, wow. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm finna do something on my TV so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, y'all? Hold on 1 second. I hope y'all looking at that chart knowing who these people is, y'all. They trying to tell us we are. I hope y'all got that. I hope y'all really got that for real. So we ain't got to never no more sit here and try to figure out who in the world we is. We ain't none of them, right, y'all? Is that right? We is not none of them. All right, y'all. I'm so happy that y'all see what I see. You know, it's an awesome thing to see what I see. Okay, let's see here. I want to do this one. Okay.
Shout out to the mama chief. Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speaks. What she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries. Even on that journey, that love grows out of garden beat. The first to teach us when we sick, the first to heal us. Mommy boy, yeah, you know, my pride and joy. Soul food, yeah, you know, I'ma enjoy. Calm you down, just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you on at your game, and you feeling the pride. You and your siblings fight, she gon' make you put them feelings aside. She can lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. When you think I get that blissful look in my eyes, I need a side of ice cream with them on apple pie. You know for sure for Mama Chiefs, you know I'm a ride. Cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chiefs. The greatness, the patience, the foundation, the knowledge passed down so many generations. Our motivation. I just want to thank you for my creation. Cause we all
I figured it out, y'all. Y'all saw me, didn't
we
you?
all need a Mama Chiefs.
I was trying.
Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. The dedication. I see the tears at my graduation.
Look more, you boy made it.
You the reason I'm one of the greatest.
Hey.
Yeah, cause we all need a Mama Chiefs.
What?
Yeah, we all love a Mama Chiefs.
Shout out to Drake Cobb for this. Shout out to all the Mama Chiefs and the Papa Chief. What?
Now be quiet, let Big Mama speak.
One more time, y'all. Y'all know how short it is. Ha!
Shout out to the Mama Chiefs. Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speaks. What she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries.
Shout out to Drake Cobb. I love you, Drake.
The first to teach us when we sick, the first to heal us. Mama boy, yeah, you know, my pride and joy. Soul food, yeah, you know, I'ma enjoy. Calm you down, just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you on at your game, and you feeling the pride. You and your siblings fight, she gon' make you put them feelings aside. She can lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. When you think I get that blissful look in my eyes, I need a side of ice cream with them on apple pie. You know for sure for Mama Chiefs, you know I'm a ride. Cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chiefs. The greatness, the patience, the foundation, the knowledge passed down so many generations. Our motivation. I just want to thank you for my creation. Cause we all love a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. The dedication. I see the tears at my graduation. Now look like the boy that made it. You the reason I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief.
Did you say one more time, Enoch? Y'all like that? Okay, one more time, y'all. Hey, I need a playlist, y'all. Uh-oh.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon.
Real Mama song. Okay, yeah, okay.
Shout out to the Mama Chiefs. Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speaks. What she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries. Even on that journey, that love grows out of garden beat. The first to teach us when we sick, the first to heal us. Mama boy, yeah, you know, my pride and joy. Soul food, yeah, you know, I'ma enjoy. Calm you down, just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you on at your game, and you feeling the pride. You and your siblings fight, she gon' make you put them feelings aside. She can lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. When you think I get that blissful look in my eyes, I need a side of ice cream with them on apple pie. You know for sure for Mama Chief, you know I'm a ride. Cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chiefs. The greatness, the patience, the foundation, the knowledge passed down so many generations. Our motivation. I just want to thank you for my creation. Cause we all love a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. The dedication. I see the tears at my graduation. Now look like the boy that made it. You the reason I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. Now be quiet, let Big Mama speak.
All right, y'all. Shout out to y'all in chat with Mama Chief today. Love y'all much. Let me see where I'm at here. Let me see where I'm coming from. Hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me in the chat? Let me see where I'm at over here. Am I being heard in the chat? Enoch. Am I being heard? I am. Great, 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 great. Okay. Y'all want to go right here right quick. You remember I was telling you about I called her Aunt Nancy, but I think she's my cousin. However, she was a Cherokee woman, right? And I want to share this with you guys. Let me put up my chat. So I can see y'all. I got to see y'all. Yeah. Okay. Is it that? Okay, there you go. Wait a minute, where y'all? Okay, there y'all go. There y'all go. Hey y'all. Thank you. It's 11 of y'all in the chat, and I'm honored. I'm honored, and I hope I'm saying something that you guys can really, really take and use, because we gotta find our way out this. We gotta fight our way out of this paper bag or out of this madness we in. We really gotta do it. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Ain't no savior. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. I promise you that. If you're waiting on somebody else to do it, you might well just go on. Okay, I can say that, but you know what I'm saying, y'all. Okay, I'm just as real as I can be, y'all. I can't even play with this. I lived too long to play with it. Okay, so what I'm gonna read here is about. It's called a ginga. Anybody ever heard of a ginga war woman? A ginga woman? Anybody ever heard of that? A ginga? I know it's gonna be taken and everybody's gonna be doing it now, but I don't care because I'm confident with who I am in being a Powhatan. You understand what I'm saying? So the stuff that I put out here, I put it out here for y'all to take it and use it. So right now, I am a Ginga woman because of the fact that my relatives were a Ginga woman. A Ginga is a Cherokee word that means beloved woman or war woman. It is a prestigious title that given to women who have made a significant impact on their community or shown great heroism in battle. Okay? Ginga women are also known for their connection to the spirit world and have a lot of political influence, y'all. Okay? Just giving instructions, directions as to what we supposed to be what? Doing. Political influence, y'all, in Cherokee society. In society, period. How about that? Right? They lead the Women's Council of Clan Representatives. Y'all, anybody getting any notions for what we need to be doing as so-called, we say we Indians? I got a friend, he be getting on me because he be like, okay, girl, let's go in the woods. You say you're Indian. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we got to get up. We got to get about our business, and that's what I'm talking about. Okay, they lead the Women's Council or of Clan Representatives. Y'all, we supposed to have some Clan representatives. Who represent us? Where is our Clan representatives? Who? Y'all can name some offline. Who really representing us here? Who really teaching Indian business? Who really, who really doing this? They have a vote in the Cherokee General Council, not in the president of the Corporation of the Colonies. She's the president of the colonies. Kamala, Joe, all of them. They are of the colonies. They done tricked us to think we supposed to be of the colonies. We supposed to be regulating commerce with Congress. We're not supposed to be on the sideline talking about we vote for now one of them clowns. But that's what it's been for the last, 100 years or so. I declare since 1865. Okay, so, and have the power to decide the fate of prisoners taken in battle and raids. That's a powerful woman. But no, we want to give our power to somebody that ain't even got our best interest in heart. We want to give our power away. Well, we supposed to have that power within ourselves as women, Ginga women of this land. That's who we supposed to be. No, we've been chumped down. We slaves, No, you're African American. No, you black girl. No, you black girl magic. Black girl magic. Shit, me. For real, y'all? Okay. So, one example, one example of a woman who was given the title of Ginga is Nanyahai Nancy Ward. That's my relative who I'm telling you about, right? At age 17, she was already married with 2 children. When she went into battle with her husband, his name was King Fisher. They ain't got his name right here, I don't think. Went in a battle with her husband against the Creek Nation. You remember me reading that earlier? I told you I was going to read you this story. This is that battle when Overthought went to the Upper Creek and dealt with the Creek. See, and so Nanyaha, this Ginga woman, her and her husband end up right up the street from where I'm at now. I'm right in between where they was warring, so-called warring at that time. Okay? It says after her husband was killed, she took up his rifle and led the Cherokee warriors to victory, earned her title as Ginga. Ward also had authority as beloved woman, which allowed her to spare the life of a settler's wife. I got this story in my history from Ancestry that came to me through Ancestry, okay? But I'm reading this offline right now. This is Wikipedia or something, right? But it says pretty much the same thing, okay? It says that she spared the life of a settler's wife who was captured by the Cherokee. Ward then took the woman into her home to heal, where she taught Nancy how to milk cows. This one, y'all done heard, some of y'all done heard me tell the story, that she is the reason that we eat cheese, drink milk, and eat cows today, because Nancy Ward took in this settler's wife and saved her life. And this lady gave her a cow. Okay? She gave her a cow. And she taught her how to milk the cow and how to make butter and cheese. Okay? And introduced dairying to the Cherokee culture. So this is a history. This is a story of one of my relatives that's in my blood. By way of marriage or whatever, I'm not sure. But they're in my tree, right? So this is Ginga. And this is who we as a woman need to be. We need to know that we got a battle here. We need to know that we got to fight this spiritually, mentally, and physically if we have to. We have to be ready for it. Because Nancy was biting on a bullet and she was but 17 years old with 2 babies that she had to live for. And she fought and won. Because her husband was laying there dead beside her. And she had to make a choice. Shout out to Nancy Ward. While I'm still here today. These are the stories that we need to be telling. These are the stories that we need to be looking for. Y'all, I'm sorry if I get a little excited. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know my energy, but y'all know this is my energy. Y'all know I'm not really angry. Yes, you do. You know I'm angry at some stuff, but you know it ain't you. Right? Right? Give me some fire emoji, Enoch. That's right. You know, y'all know, Mama T, when I come out like this, I am not angry at nobody but the enemy. Mac, what's up, baby? Good to see you. So good to see you. Great continuation, y'all. Now, okay, I told y'all I'm with y'all now, and the time going so slow now. Look like it's just going really slow. And the other time, you went 3 hours on me. Okay, now I got another story I'm gonna read y'all. Cause see, I'm tired of people telling us what we did, what we didn't do, and how we participated in stuff, and they don't even know really what happened, but they speculate. So I'm just gonna read some stuff that I have over the years. I've been researching 34 years. So some of these papers are new and some of them old. And I ain't never read none of them. I just print everything I see that's about my family. I print it. I don't care what it say. I print it. So some of this stuff, most of this stuff, I'm reading with y'all for the first time. I've never read it myself, but I got it. And I know that it's about my folks. They mixed in here, and a lot of y'all my folks too. That's on here with me now. So hey fam, what's going on? Good to see you. Let's go. Anybody got anything they want to say? Anybody want to come up here with me and build with me on what I'm building on? Because you can. I mean, this is a safe place here. Ain't nobody gonna come up here arguing. I'm not having it. I don't want to hear about nobody else's chat room. I don't want to hear about nobody else business. I want to talk about this business right here. So anybody want to join me? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and copy. I don't know, cause it might be some clown might jump up in here for real, and I would really have a fit. So I best wait on y'all to tell me you want to come, and we'll do it that way. Cause if one of these knuckleheads come in my chat ever, y'all hear me right? I don't want none of them in my chat. I need to learn how to make some administrators because I know eventually some clown gonna try me. And I think I remember doing it. I just don't take time to do it because of the fact that I don't want to be holding y'all up in here with me. But y'all gonna have to be here with me in order for me to give y'all ranches and stuff. So is that okay if I take time to try and do that, y'all? Because I would love to ranch all my love on me. So, because I mean, we got to be able to protect each other. We got to learn to be honorable with each other. We got to let our word be bond and be honorable. I mean, we got to learn. We've been abused and misused so much. We really don't know how to do a lot of things. So we got to help each other. And I don't mind the help. I don't mind. I don't mind somebody telling me, okay, Mama Chi, you was wrong on that. I mean, but it's a way of doing a lot of things. And most of the time, when Mama Chi wrong, guess what? I know it. And I do deal with myself and what I do. I really do because I don't know no other way to do it. You know, I mean, sometimes I might even think the wrong thing and I have to spank my own stuff. So you hear me? Because and that's the only way I know to live. To thine own self be true, you know. So, but yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to rent y'all up because I forgot. I did it one time. Forgot. But okay, I'm finna read and stop rambling. Shout out to y'all in the chat. Y'all the best. Okay. And I know I'm not the best reader in the world, y'all, but I read because I got records and I can't put them online and, let somebody else read them and all that. I have to read them because they're in my hand, right? Y'all do understand that, right? Thank you. Okay. So, can I get a little participation right here. Which one do anybody know? Have anybody heard of Dragon Canoe or Chief Doublehead, Chief Dragon Canoe or Chief Doublehead? Anybody heard of those two chiefs? Ah, that's real. I have a lot of Cherokee and Powhatan in my tree. I've been trying to find people in these communities because a lot of us are. Absolutely, King has called. Absolutely, cuz. What's up? It's okay. You can go back and listen to it. I was just reading some charters showing how we got caught up in the corporation, showing how the poor people came here and got above us because they implemented uh, things that would help them and it take from us. So pretty much that was what it was, and you can go to it. It's called the Charter of Georgia, 1732. And then I shared the Asiatistical people so that you can see who Negritos and who all these other brown people is who came with the Confederate to come up against us over in our land to do what has been done to us as a people. So that's kind of like a little rundown of where we've been so far. Okay, so you've heard of them. Okay, great, y'all. I'm gonna read these. These are two stories about Chief Doublehead and Chief Dragon Canoe. Let me see who's the oldest. I think Dragon Canoe is older than Doublehead. So I'm gonna read that Dragon Canoes first. Shout out to the 12 that's in the chat. King Hassel, Golden Wisdom, Sagittarius Jones. I got Arthur Brown. I got Matt Production. What's up, y'all? Enoch. Who else is in here with me? Arthur Brown, he was in here. I hope he's still in with me. I know y'all be in and out. Sharon Walker, thank you so much, sweetie. You know I love you. Um, okay. Looks like that's C. Roberts came in to see me. Okay. Goddess Citrium, Arthur. All right, you guys. Epic Studies, yeah, Epic's dropped in. So did OG Philly, Sagittarius Jones. Listen, y'all the best, and I appreciate you hanging out with Mama Chief tonight. It's my pleasure, my honor. And when you get tired of listening to me, just shout me out and say you gone. Don't just walk away. Let me know you're still with me or something. Give me a little something every now and then, because I'll go hard in the paint with this. I really do, y'all. This is what I live for. You know what I'm saying? It's about my life. So here we go. We're gonna do Chief Dragon Canoe, 1734 to 1792. So they killed him. You know they did. We're gonna. Yeah, he didn't live a full life. Of course he did. Oh, this is kind of small. Can I read this? Okay. 17. He was born in 1734 in Sweetwater, Monroe County, Tennessee. He died March the 1st, 1792 in Old Sweetwater, Monroe County, Tennessee. Chief Dragon Canoe Tissu Gansenet, known as the Great Warrior, adopted son of Atakulula and known Ali. His spouse was AC. You got these are Indian names, y'all. Niggas say we don't have those African Americans. Hey Brown, how you doing, love? Great continuation. Oh, thank you, Enoch. Appreciate that, love. Let's see here what we got. Okay, so These are Indian names, and these Africans say we don't have Indian names. These are my records, y'all. I can't say some of these names because you know what I'm saying. Um, but it says that here that his daughter was Chief Namai Sam, and then she married Samuel Painkiller. This is their genealogy, right? This is their genealogy showing that they lived, they died, their mom, the daddy, their wife, uh, they they children. So it says Dragon Canoe Cherokee War Chief was born in 1733 in Overhill Settlement, Monroe County, Tennessee. This right over the hill from me now, where I'm at now. And this is the same place where Nancy was, or in Tennessee. Okay. They were relatives, right? Okay. Um, it says Lookout Town, Tennessee. It was said that Dragon Canoe danced all night in a spiritual dance called the Ghost Dance, and that he had a high fever and had been ill for some time. And on March 1st, 1792, he entered into the great spirit world. Dragon Canoe grew up around the Cherokee leaders, but he also lived near Fort Loudoun, where he became friends with Captain John Stewart, who was a soldier at the Fort Loudoun. Y'all see an infiltration right there? North Carolina, okay. I'm in Georgia, yeah. Do y'all see the infiltration right there? He became friends with this him soldier, John Stewart. He was a soldier at Fort Loudoun who who was adopted by the by Atakula and who later became the super. So John Stewart, the soldier, was adopted by the big chief, who was uh, 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 who was Dragon Canoe's daddy. Okay, so the soldier was in the house with the Indian. A lot of that happened, y'all. Okay, so it says that, and who later became superintendent. Okay, here we go, of the Indian Affairs. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This was in 1792. 1732 is when Georgia charter, when they got the charter. Are y'all keeping up with the timeline with me? So now we got this army soldier that have been adopted by the big chief, and now he's working with the Indian Affairs. So John Stewart left for Kiowa and took Dragon Canoe with him on his journey to Fort Prince George. John Stewart was also given the name, aka Bushy Head, by the Indians for his thick blonde hair. Chief Dragon Canoe was born in 1734 in over. Wait a minute, what they telling me that again for? Okay, for a reason, I guess. In this settlement in Monroe, Tennessee, USA. He died in Lookout Town, Tennessee, USA. Dragon Canoe died in March 1792 at Running Water, where he was buried. So he's buried there as well. Okay. This village was near the present Haley's Bar below Chattanooga, right in Chattanooga, y'all. Running Water, the mountain stream which continues to bear its old name. Nellie Painkiller Ugalagi is the daughter of Chief Painkiller and Cherokee Indian Peggy, a Cherokee Indian named Peggy. Okay, she was born in 1734 in Alabama. She died in 1790 in Cherokee, Georgia. Chief Dragon Canoe and Nellie Painkiller, excuse me, their their six children. So that was his wife, and they had six children. And here their names go: Little Dragon Canoe. He was born in 1745 in Tennessee, USA, and he died in 1836 in Spain, Johnson, Georgia. See, when they say, oh, in Spain, Spain, Georgia. Okay. The other child was named Taliski Canoe. They named after their daddy, Canoe. That their last name, Canoe. Okay, and he was born, he was a he was born in 1782. They don't have a death for him. Then they have Giyac Canoe, and she was born in 1770. They got IOCT Canoe, they don't have a date. Crying, Crying Snake Canoe. Somebody named Crying Snake Canoe. See, they say we didn't have Indian names. These are my records. Then they have Little Owl Doe, and he was born in 1753. Dragon Canoe, let me see what they're saying right here. Let me see. His father was Akatulu, so they're giving his genealogy again of his mother and his father and his wife and his little children. Okay? That's on what I just a little excerpt that I had on Dragon Canoe. And what's on the back of this? Okay. And on the back right here it says Dragon Canoe and his Indian name. I don't know. And his last name was named after his daddy, Tukulula. Y'all know y'all done seen those names before if y'all got Powhatan in your family. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to the 12 in the chat. Thank you for being here. Okay, so it says, let me see, there's a thing that's new right here I need to read. No. There's a sign up there at his where he got it. It says Running Water Town, 700 yards southeast troops under Major Orr defeated the Chickamauga Cherokees under the half breed. Oh, y'all listen. They talk about Blondie. What you just said in that Golden Whistle. It says right here on the sign in the town. They got a sign in that town, and it says 700 yards southeast troops under Major Orr defeated the Chickamauga Cherokees under the half breed John Watts and destroyed their town. Tuskegee, no, wait a minute, that's Tuskegee. Tuskegee, y'all. That's not Tuskegee, beg my part. That's Tuskegee. On September the 13th, 1794, the town was in the past. In the distance, Dragon Canoe, the great chief, is buried near there. That's the sign where he's buried near, okay? All right. So we're going to go with Chief Doublehead now, y'all. Chief Doublehead, Cherokee Tribe, Lauderdale County, Alabama, Blue Water Creek. Anybody know anybody there? Okay, it says that he was born in 1774. In 1807, he passed. Doublehead, who was also known as Tisk, meaning two heads, and sometimes Otowi, was a member of the prominent Cherokee family, Tassel, or Old Tassel, was a beloved statesman and principal chief of the Cherokee Nation, whose name became synonymous with integrity and truth. That's what we all need to do. One of his sisters, Ruthie, married Nathan Gist. That's one of them foreigners, ain't it? Who was white and who married into the tribe, choosing to live with the Cherokee. We talking about what, 1700s, y'all? Come on, look at this. Choosing to live with the Cherokee, Gist acted as the intermediary on behalf of the Cherokees in their dealings with the white. Ruthie and Nathan Gift were the parents of Sequoia. Y'all remember Sequoia? They talk about Sequoia a lot. Greetings, enemy public. How are you, love? Thank you for coming by. Just read some history of my family history up in here, sharing some stuff about how we got here in this corporation and of the Asiatistical people who are the real Asiatic people. That's kind of like the rundown of where we've been tonight. Thank you for coming in. In this regard, not these whites. These is blonde haired, blue eyed white crackers. Ah, status. This was some mixing going on in this. It tells you this. But yeah, we know the status of the Negro Peens. But these I think these was making some mixtures. Remember they said the half breed. Yeah. So let's just see what we come up with, because this is up for us to come to the conclusion of what they was really telling us here. That's why I'm reading this, so that we can kind of get a good idea of what we was really dealing, what they say we was really dealing with, because we don't know, because we wasn't there, right? I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Let's see, what was that? Okay, so John Watts, who at one time was counted as the chief of chiefs among all Cherokee, was Doublehead's nephew. Doublehead was without any noted influence in his family until around 1790, the year he established a town near Muscle Shoals. He later moved his town to the north bank of the Tennessee River, near the mouth of Blue Water Creek in Lauderdale County. There are legends and some evidence that Doublehead lived in other places in Lauderdale County before settling in Blue Water Creek, which is located near Center Star. Talatosky, his brother-in-law, had lived there. Talatosky, Talatosky's people had made the land inhabitable for farmers. Y'all hear that? Indians was farmers, right? Approximately 40, mostly cast-offs from other Cherokee Creek villages, moved to Blue Water with Doublehead. Though the original settlers were infamous in Tennessee history as the Ravagers of the Cumberland. Y'all know what the Cumberland is, right? It's an area, I forgot how to describe it, but anybody can help me with it. I appreciate it. The Cumberlands, the Cumberland. Okay, it says, um, so the original settlers was famous in Tennessee history as the Ravagers of the Cumberland. In the time they were joined by other Cherokees. For over 200 years, the area Doublehead claimed kept as a hunting reserve for both Chickasaw and Cherokee. Doublehead settlement was thought to be the test to see if he could regain the title to the land. Y'all hear that? He had lost the title to the land and he wanted to reclaim it. With the death of Old Tassel in 1788, Doublehead's position in the tribe started to rise within the Cherokee tribe. He attained important conferences and exerted considerable influence in the treaties between the United States government and the Indian nation. Now, we got to look that up. See, this is what y'all see what I'm talking about? We know these treaties have not been honored, and we don't know who was filling them out. But it says the Doublehead had something to do with doing some treaties. Okay? That's what I'm saying. It's important to have some records. It's important to find out who did what. I mean, just imagine if these people in these records, we all family and shit, and we could pull together and say, hey, this is it. Y'all didn't honor this. We here now. We are the heirs. This is where the rubber meets the road at. We got documentation to stand on when we got our records that lead us, that puts us there. I mean, darn what somebody else trying to say we came from somewhere when we got records to prove that we always been here. That's all I'm saying. That's really all I'm saying right there. So, let me see where I was. All I know, this man played a part in signing some treaties, and I want to know which one he played a part in. Because they said for 200 years. See, okay. Let me see where I'm at. Doublehead, taking 28 members of a hunting party with him, set out to avenge Old Tassel's, his brother's death, seeking revenge upon the whites who had ambushed Old Tassel and two others. Doublehead and his band would spend 6 years leading excursions designed to carry out retaliations against the whites. Did we ever stop fighting? That's all I want to know. I don't think we ever stopped fighting until Martin Luther King came along and told us to turn up damn dogs bite you. That's the only time. If it wasn't for that, I don't think we would have stopped ever fighting. And I think we would have won by now. In June of 1794, Doublehead became a delegate to a party of chiefs visiting Philadelphia, y'all. Isn't that where it all started at? They say. There he met President George Washington. Then we read what somebody else met Washington. All of them was meeting Washington. And the Secretary of War. What? Henry Knox. It is believed that Doublehead and the other chief negotiated between we ooh we y'all. I don't even want to say. Oh my goodness, y'all! Look at here. He negotiated in 1791. Now they negotiating shit. You got to remember, 1732 was the last colony that they done obtained, and they done brought all their poor peasants over here. Okay, so but now here go Doublehead in 1791 through 96. Him and other Cherokee leaders met with Secretary of War Henry Dearborn on January the 7th. Oh no, I missed some. Hold on, I gotta go back up here because I missed that money. Go back up. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. It is believed that Doublehead and other chiefs negotiated between $1,500 and $5,000 each in annuity from the newly formed government. Oh shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to say that because I was like, Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Oh yeah, y'all hear me now. Y'all hear me now, don't you? Oh man, I don't know what they did. They locked me out. I guess I was talking too much, huh? I asked y'all a question, all of a sudden they locked me out. I couldn't even get out. So I was asking y'all, do y'all see now where the government come in at? That last verse I read, did y'all see what it said? This man here, he get an annuity is a yearly stipend like situation. Ain't that what an annuity is? You're there? Thank you for the 5 that's still in the chat. I know I lost some because I got stuck, but it's all good. I love those that are still here, and I'm thankful for those that came. Um, yeah, okay, it is. So, excuse me. So this man, him and other Cherokee leaders, they sold out for $1,500 to $5,000 each from the newly formed government that was formed in 1732. And we were up here in 1791 through 96. Y'all see the government now? And I was asking y'all when I got stuck, if y'all could give me some ones or something, let me know y'all see this government that was set up. And then they took away and they brought their peasants over here, poor peasants, and gave them our richness. I mean, they traded places with us right there. That's the literal trading place right there. Do y'all see that? Can I get some corporation? Not corporate, not corporate. Some cooperation. Can y'all give me something to let me know you got me? You understand where I'm going here? It ain't but 5 of y'all in here. Sagittarius, you got me, baby. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. Because it made me think that don't nobody hear me don't nobody respond to me. But I know everybody busy and walk around doing what they do, but it's okay. Thank you, Sag. Um, so after they get their money, let's see what happens. After they get their money from this government, let's see what really happens. In June of 1794, Doublehead became a delegate to the party. Wait a minute, no, I read that. That's where he got the money. It is believed that John D. Chisholm, a half-breed Cherokee trader, and Doublehead's newly acquired wealth made Doublehead determined to live more like the whites. Come on now. Damn. He got jungle fever or what? You can hear me or you can't? You can. Okay, good deal, good deal. Y'all hear that? After Doublehead and got his little money, he wanted to get a little more. So I can imagine a lot of people was like that, right? Can you? I can imagine a lot of people after he done went to Philadelphia and see, oh, he wanted to probably dress like them and everything, right? So he emerged as a spokesman for the Cherokee Nation, living a quarter life after the wars that raged between 1791 and 1796. Doublehead and other Cherokee leaders met with the Secretary of War Henry Dearborn on January 7, 1806. So they were studying me with these people. A large tract of land was reserved for Chief Doublehead. He getting all kind of stuff. He don't know whether to trade it out to people. The end of Doublehead's life was marked by violence because he was a traitor. There were conspiracies to assassinate him as a traitor. Damn it, I already said it. To his people. And there was personal animosity against Doublehead for his underhanded business deal. See that? Doublehead died as he had lived. Come on. Say it ain't so, but it is. Several of his enemies ambushed and killed him, but not without a fight. There has been speculations by historians and legends handed down from generation to generation that Doublehead's death was evidence of a growing sense of unity among the Cherokee. After Doublehead's death, it came to light that he and Colonel Meigs had colluded to include much more land than had been ceded by the Cherokee. See how dirty he was? Y'all see how dirty Doublehead was? He was a dirty Indian. And I'm sure it was a lot of them like that, y'all. The reason why there was so much double cross and back, you know what I'm saying? We lost because somebody sold us out. And that's got to be a reality. We didn't lose all of this because we just laid down and let it. I don't think so. Do you? Anybody? It's only 3 of y'all in here now. Smoke must have went live. Everybody jumped out of here. Well, I'm not going to hold y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think I've done enough information tonight. I've been on for 2 hours and 17 minutes. I don't really like long bills. I could spend the night over here hanging out, but I'm not. Um, Business is business and business as usual. I got to get up and do some work in the morning. So I love you guys, and I'm going to say peace out. Anybody? No, I'm going to ask first. Do anybody want to come up here and build with me? It ain't but 2 of y'all in here. I know everybody's already gone, so that's why I'm going to let y'all go, the ones that's hanging and loving on me. Love you back. So y'all have a peaceful night and rest well and great continuation. Peace out. Thank you for being here, y'all.